I'm sure you've heard this before. If you like someone, let them know. Tell them how you feel. Otherwise, you'll regret it. How many of us have spent so much time playing it safe, staying silent, burying our feelings, fantasizing about what could have been? We keep waiting for signs, messages, moments, any indication that it might work out. But sometimes the only message we get is the silence itself. Today, I want to talk about those situations where there's this unspoken connection, this pull towards each other. It's just how it is. And it's okay to sit with that ambiguity, to acknowledge that sometimes life doesn't have clear answers, to accept that not every story has a neat ending. But here's where it gets tricky. While it's okay to sit with the uncertainty, it's not healthy to stay there indefinitely. At some point, we need to take a step back and ask ourselves, are we holding on to something that never really existed? But if we don't, we'll never experience the kind of love we deserve, the love that makes us feel seen, heard, cherished. But now it's time to let go. It's time to move on. It's time to find someone who looks at us the way we want to be looked at, someone who loves us the way we need to be loved, someone who chooses us every day. Because we deserve someone who's all in, who's ready to build a life with us, someone who says the 3 little words and means it, someone who makes us laugh, who supports our dreams, who challenges us, who makes us better. I know it hurts when someone doesn't make their feelings clear. Thank you for the journey, for the growth, for the memories. And goodbye, because it's time to move on, to find someone new, to start fresh, to create a new story, to build a new life. It's time to find someone who's all in, who's ready to love us, to cherish us, to hold our hand and never let go. It's time to find someone who says the 3 little words and means it, someone who looks at us and sees home. But here's the thing, the universe doesn't owe us explanations. Life doesn't always give us clear answers. And sometimes the hardest thing we'll ever do is walk away from someone who never made their feelings clear. Someone who never said the 3 little words, someone who never chose us. It's hard, but it's necessary. It's the only way to make space for someone who will. Are we clinging to a feeling that was never reciprocated? Are we building castles in the air based on whispers and smiles? We can feel it, but they never say anything. But here's the thing, a relationship needs 2 people. Love needs to be given and received. It leaves you questioning, wondering what went wrong. But sometimes the most loving thing we can do for ourselves is to let go of someone who never made their feelings clear, who never said goodbye, who never chose us. It's hard, but it's necessary. It's the only way to make space for someone who will. Someone who looks at us the way we want to be looked at, someone who loves us the way we need to be loved, someone who chooses us every day. Waiting for someone to say the words we need to hear. Waiting for someone to give us the closure we crave. That's not living. That's just existing. And trust me, I know how hard it is to move on from someone who never made their feelings clear, who never said goodbye, who never closed the door. Because when they leave those doors open, we have a tendency to keep walking through them. We keep hoping that this time it'll be different. This time they'll look at us the way we want to be looked at. This time they'll say the words we want to hear. But most of the time, it doesn't happen. And when it doesn't, we're left shattered, confused, heartbroken. If only one person is investing, dreaming, hoping, it's not sustainable. It's not fair to either person, especially not to ourselves. Maybe you've experienced this. The person you've been talking to makes you feel connected, but they never say how they feel about you. Then there are times when you're just about to tell them how you feel, and then they let you down gently or maybe not so gently. Even if they do feel the same way, even if they would choose us if we asked them, is that really what we want? Someone who almost chose us, someone who almost loved us. Would you settle for almost? I mean, I know I wouldn't. I want someone who looks at me and sees me, who loves me fiercely, who holds my hand like it's the only thing that matters. I want someone who chooses me every day, who makes me laugh, who challenges me, who supports my dreams. I want someone who's all in, who's ready to build a life with me. Other times, no explanation, no closure. It feels unfair. It hurts. You question yourself. Did they feel something? Did they think of you like I do of them? What happened? Why did it end like this? First off, let me say that it's okay to grieve the loss of what could have been, to feel sad, to miss the person. Those feelings are valid. But what if we start focusing on something that never really existed? What if we keep holding on to a feeling, a vibe, a potential that isn't real? Yeah, it feels good to daydream, to imagine scenarios, to write stories in our heads where things turn out right. But what if we're missing what's right in front of us? When someone doesn't make their feelings clear, it's tempting to fill in the blanks ourselves. We create these narratives where they feel the same way we do, where they would say yes if we asked them out, where they'd hold our hands if we reached out, where they'd love us if we loved them first. But what if they don't feel that way? What if they're just being kind? What if they're just nice people? Don't get me wrong, kindness is great, but it's not the same as love. It's not a green light. It's not an invitation to assume. You see, when someone doesn't make their feelings clear, it's not their fault, but it's also not your fault. It's hard to let go of something we never had, especially when it seemed so close, when it felt so right, when it whispered promises that were never kept. We can't spend our lives waiting for someone to choose us. But here's the part that really matters. And yeah, it's scary to put ourselves out there, to be vulnerable, to risk getting hurt. So to those who never said how they felt, to those who never made things clear, to those who never chose us, we thank you for the lessons, for the experiences, for the memories. So to those who never said how they felt, we say thank you and goodbye. I know how painful it is when someone leaves and doesn't explain why.